Good morning and welcome to the Hills of Maplewood. How, my friends, it is a delight to come to you from these places that I do so each and every Friday. I wanted to kind of apologize for last week's Maplewood Hills video. It was colder that day than it is today. And whenever you deal with cold weather and technology, sometimes your equipment says enough is enough. And so last week, my video so abruptly stopped right at the end, and sometimes I like to pan the area that I'm at, and I was unable to do that because my phone died because it was so cold. And so I apologize for that. So hopefully this morning it's a little bit warmer and I'm not sitting in the wind. I'm kind of sitting protected a little bit. And so hopefully my cell phone will endure the outdoors a little longer than it did last week. Cold. As I thought about that this morning, as I thought about my experience last week and bringing you a devotion from the Hills of Maplewood, I thought, we are probably right now sitting in the most difficult time of winter. Okay, we've just come off from the holidays. We've just come through into the new year. Many of us have had New Year's resolutions that we have so eagerly tried to fulfill, and now we are in the last week of January. Sure, many of you are feeling maybe a little bit of the winter blues. Well, as we look around us and we see the haze in the air and the sun isn't shining, it's cold outside and the wind blows and the snows fall, we must challenge ourselves to think positively, force ourselves to think happy thoughts and be happy. So, my friends, today I'm going to bring you a Bible text from Ecclesiastes 3. And of course, 1 through 8 is the seasons of our lives. It talks about seasons. But there's a text that towards the end of it, of Ecclesiastes, that sometimes doesn't always get read. And I want to share that with you this morning. And it goes like this. It says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in human hearts. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from the beginning to the end. I know that there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live." So that's the challenging part. To be happy and to do good when maybe we're feeling like the winter blues. Well, my friends, God has created everything. He has created the seasons of this earth. We read about that in Genesis, and he says it's good. It is good. So, as we look through the hills of Maplewood, as the frozen snow covers the ground, as the trees and the foliage is bare, we know that spring is on its way, that it is coming. A matter of fact, in 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, is already Ash Wednesday. And then with Ash Wednesday comes the Lenten season. And as we journey through Lent, we prepare our hearts and minds for the celebration of Easter. And of course, we all know that Easter brings new life. New life not only on this earth as spring starts to blossom and unfold, but it brings new life to us, new eternal life for us. So, my friends, as we continue to journey through the cold days of winter, keep in mind that God has created all that we see, and it is hard for us to fully grasp His greatness. Blessings to you, my friends, on this day from the Hills of Maplewood.
like the frost on a rose. Winter comes for us all. Oh, how nature acquaints us with the nature of patience, like a seed in the snow. I've been buried to grow, for your promise is loyal, from sea to sequoia. I know though the winter's long, even richer the harvest it brings. Though my waiting prolongs, even greater your promise for me like a seed. I believe in my season will come. And Lord, I think of your love like the long winter sun. And as I gaze, I am blinded in the light of your brightness. And like a fire to the snow, I'm renewing your warmth. Melt the ice of this wild soul till the barren is beautiful. And I know, and though the winter is long, even richer the harvest it brings. And though my waiting prolongs, even greater your promise to me like a seed. I believe in my season will come. I can see the promise, I can see the future. You're the God of seasons, I'm just in the winter. If all I know of harvest is that it's worth my patience, then if you're not gonna work it, God, I'm not gonna wait. You can see my promise, even in the winter, 'cause you're the God of greatness, even in a manger. For all I know of season is that you take your time. You could have said this in a second, instead you said, "Child." Like a seed was sown for the sake of us all, from Bethlehem soil grew Calvary's circle.